Stream is up. And then I need Bryce. That's what I need to do. Message Bryce. Let's go. Do you want to commentate first lobby with me? Because you're in lobby 2. Sway. You Matt. Yep. Yeah, no worries. I'm setting up the lobby. His first battle. So if he loses first battle, would you be gate car, Alex? Chibal. um. Right, so lobby 1. So Alex, you two need an invite, of course. Alright, I just need to message Bryce to get on. Ruffs, Bowling Timber. Send it sideways. UNK Valiant. And Frosty. Alex, are you joining in, mate? Send It Sideways is the only one. UNK, Valiant, and Frosty. But I've just sent them 2 invites, so they'll probably be a little while. Yep, Valiant's on his way, he said. I'll just message Bryce, tell him to hop on. So the only one we need is Send It Sideways. No worries. Instagram, check it up on the story. What's up, Lundy? What's up, Giraffe? What's up, Timber? Welcome to chat, boys. Hey. Alright guys, let me check up a story real quick. Right, so track. Check that's on fuel and tires. Right. I'll send It Sideways another invite. And I need to wait for Bryce to get on. Alright guys, I'll put on a 10-minute practice, okay? And then once everyone gets in, we'll fucking start it up. Ready up. Just do a 10-minute fucking practice. And wait for other judge to get on. And wait for... Then we'll send it sideways the 10 minutes to 8:30. And if he's not here by 8:30, we'll start it. Rex, ready up, mate? I don't know, but it's only a fucking little practice lobby. I don't think he's gonna do much harm. But he'll have to go during battles. Rex needs to ready up. Yeah, I've just got it on a practice lobby for 10 minutes, so then they have, just because it's not 8:30, so they get 10 minutes practice, and then fucking as soon as it hits 8:30, we'll back out, start it up. If Rex doesn't ready up, then we're just gonna have to fucking send it. Unless I just put it on meetup. Oh, there we go. No, it's not on meetup. It's on fucking timed. Alright. Fuck it, I'll practice around with these for a little bit in me stang. I don't know. Yeah, I am. Yeah. Watch out, bro. Yeah, I'm behind you. Yeah, I just wanted to get everything set up, Bros, just in case. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, if you want.
Hello everyone, welcome to round 2, Battles of D1VDC. We're currently doing practice runs right now, so we will begin shortly after the practice runs have finished.
No worries. worries, man. JD disconnected or something apparently. Left side leads. Left side leads, and then follow tucks in behind. Coming down the roll. Yeah. Frost just asked in chat. Ooh. How much time's left in the lobby, Alex? Sweet. you reckon? Jimmy! Are you in the stream? Can you ask in chat if Jimmy can host the lobby then? Like, get it all set up, like, now? Yes, Frost. Restart marker. It's the second sign. The 200 mark. What's this? It's the D1VDC top 16 battles forward. We're currently doing the practice. Okay, go Valiant. Go, go, go. Just go. Just go, just go. Just go, just go. Qualifying was yesterday, Ford. Sweet, so Jimmy's going to be lobby host, and then I'll join him and invite everyone, and then yeah. Where am I going to go? What have I got to do? Fuck, I forgot what I was going to do. Oh, intermission. That's right. Banging! We banging! And then after this, I need to go set up my brother's Xbox, because he's just got one. Jimmy, set up the lobby! Qualifying was yesterday, Ford, bro. We have a top 16 bracket, and then we have a few reserves. So I think our first reserve will be picked up, which will be Devil Z. As Send It Sideways does not look like he has showed up. Alright, just received the invite from Jimmy. So when I join Jimmy, it should take my whole entire game, like, party with me, wouldn't it? Confirmed. Affirmative. We'll just get... Alright, I'm gonna tag Devil Z. You are needed child. Yep, it's in the announcements. First battle was KNCJD versus TMTL Melts. Right, who's not in here that needs to be in here? Sideways is reserves come in, which will be Devil Z. Yeah, so yeah. Yeah, I'm going next now. Yeah, I checked with thing to see if he was coming. So who was next reserve? D1 Anonymous, so he's going to be needed too. I'll message Lou. Alright, so we need to invite Devil Z. Yeah, need Devil Z. Tim. Oh, yep. Get him now. Have you got him? And then that should be everyone. I'll go through the bracket and then I'll get you to and Devil Z has left, so he may have DC'd. Send another invite. Devil Z, who are you against? You'll be replacing Send It Sideways, so you'll be going up against Rax. Is he in? Yeah, I sent him another invite. I'm just waiting for Devil Z to get in. Alex, chuck the party on invite only, just because we're running the comp. Devil Z. Yeah, top 16, bro. If you want to look at it, go to Mixer and look at Danger Graphics, and that's the stream. Yeah, hey. So it's just the top 16. We done qualifying yesterday. Top 16s today, tonight, and then yeah. I had to restart my shit in it. Next track, I'll announce it at the end of this. Yeah, no worries, bro. Drifting it. Yeah, I'm avoiding Devil now. Yeah, FD section, marking on clips, on angle, line, fluidity. It's 650 horsepower max 275 tyre, max on the rear. He says he's on his way, Giraffe, bro. Probably 2 weeks from now. Thank God. Trying to concentrate and shit, and he's yabbing on. Right. That's everyone. Yeah, I muted him, but I could hear him through someone else's mic. Yeah, start it, Jimmy. Message him if you want. It's up to you. Just say that we're in the middle of commentary and shit. There's no thing for the bracket, koala. There's no command, you do. Oh my god, Devil Z just asked us just before. Yeah, it wasn't on that before he joined. Yeah, it's on that. Do you need the bracket, Valiant? Because I'll put it in chat again. It's in announcements. But I'll put it in the chat for you. Oh, there you go, Scorp's done it. Right.
Are we 100% live?
Yep, we are live. Currently on the intermission screen until we get all these things sorted. Same thing as usual. Ross, say who you won in the Facebook.
Alrighty, welcome to round 2, D1VDC at Road Atlanta. I'm guest commentator, Hurricane Scorpion, and we have Danger, the host of this comp. We're going to start it off with the first battle of the night for the top 16. KNCJD, the #1 qualifier, and Melts, who just made it to the top 16 last night in the qualifying session.
He didn't double zero.
E46 versus... so, yeah. E46 versus the R34, both running RBs, I assume so.
Team TL Melts.
So Mr. Melts and KNCJD for the first battle of the top 16 of round 2, D1VDC. And when these guys are ready to send it, they should do so. So this is the Choice Events and Promotions top 16 of round number 2. They've been cut loose. They need to go through the 50 roll before they're able to fully send it. And they're officially off. KNCJD pulling away from Melts, but Melts catching up dramatically, giving him a tap there. JD just doing a consistent line, and Melts trying to keep the proximity. Can he zero in? Melts does, but unfortunately angling out there. KNCJD just being JD, being consistent. Doing that #1 qualifying line. Unfortunately for Melts, I think he just got shaken up a little bit. So, see what happens in the lead run. I'm going to switch it over to KNCJJ. Obviously, well, in my eyes, I think he gets the advantage.
Yep, sure does. Alright, good to see him.
Alright, ready to send it for the second half of the first battle of the top 16 of Choice Events and Promotions. Here we go. Melts sends it in, first corner. Melts looking really good. KNC just giving him a bit of room. And KNCJD zeroing in. And Melts going outside there, off track there. Melts trying to keep a consistent line, but JD is right there with him. Just giving him room, trying to just keep it consistent, trying to play it safe there so he gets an easy access into the top 8.
KNCJD take that battle.
So unanimous decision, KNCJD gets the win. Is on to the top 8. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the first battle of the top 16.
Right, just let me put through the challenge bracket. Wait for this all to
The
load.
next battle, we have KNC Giraffe, #8 qualifier, and Spooling Timbit, #9. And KNC Giraffe is going to be leading. I'm messing up my words right now, but I'll get in the groove later on.
You're good, mate. I'm just waiting for this shit to load because it's not loading. Challenge bracket. Right. I'll just run. So it was Spooling.
So KNC Giraffe running what I'm into, the little team that we have going on here, the Team Milwaukee. Little inspiration from two of the competitors from D1VDC. And we have Spooling Timbit, who is running to R34. Running with the Canadian flag. And the Falcon tyres.
Sweet, we're good to send.
And we have the Tri-Ace Audi wagon.
Hashtag wagon force, eh?
These guys ready to send it.
Yep, they're ready to send. Good to go.
KNC Draft running the hashtag Wagon Force.
Alex, do you want to run
While
gate car?
Spooling Timbert is JDM for life. Here we go. This is the second battle of the D1VDC top 16. And Giraffe looking really good in the entry there, but washing out wide slightly, but still trying to keep a consistent line. Probably dropping a tyre there. And yeah, dropped an outside tyre there, slightly missing the outside clip. But Spooling Timbert is keeping the proximity, trying to keep the fight to him. But yeah, Giraffe pulling away a bit more. But Timbert's trying to fight back. I think Timbert dropped a tyre there. Both of them had a bit of a wash off there. Both of them dropping tyres, making similar mistakes. So yeah, we'll see what happens when they swap positions. Spilling Timber in the lead, and KNC Giraffe in the chase.
Yeah, good to see him.
Right. We have Meltz volunteering in the Mitre 10 BMW, being the gate car for this round. The second half of this battle, let's see who gets the win for the top 16 and who goes on to the grade 8. KNC Draft is right there, hitting the door on Spilling Timbert. Washing out wide there. I think it's that love tap that caused it. Timbert making a similar mistake, dropping the tyre. And he dropped probably two tyres there, but Giraffe is right there with him. A smooth transition by both of them. And KNC Draft's right there, but Timbert slowing down slightly, washing off with a bit of angle. Unfortunately, that could put the nail in the coffin for Spilling Timbert. Let's see what the judges have to say.
So Giraffe will be taking that battle.
Giraffe ain't Giraffe.
Timbert going off track, coming out of the keyhole.
Cannot argue with that call there. KNC Giraffe moving on to the top 8, versing his teammate, KNC JD. Let's see if JD will get some revenge this round after last round when them two faced off at Long Beach.
Alright, now it's Devil Z
Next
versus
battle we
Rex.
have up. It's Devil Z versus Rax. It's Rotary versus LS.
Rex will be leading because he's the high qualifier.
And Rax will be leading a high qualifier. And, yeah, gotcha. 13th place. And Devil Z failed to qualify last night, but some people just couldn't make it. So he managed to get through the reserves. So lucky him. Let's see how he goes in the battles now. Normally, qualifying doesn't do the talking. It's mostly the battles that do all the talking.
Didn't make it through, so he replaced Send It Sideways because Send It Sideways didn't show up. Good to see you, Alex.
So it's Rotary versus V8.
Yeah, Deadpool's in
the 13B. Until we're going to send it, and Rax making a radical entrance there, but Devil Z, I think a little bit, yeah.
A little bit aggressive and gave him a tap on the entry.
A bit. Yeah, gave him a bit of a tap there. He just probably wasn't expecting an entry like that from Rax. Yeah, Devil Z's trying to bring it back, but yeah, this might be a difficult decision coming into this battle here. I think just Devil Z just wasn't ready, or it's either Rax initiating it a bit too early, but we'll see what the judges have to say about that.
Yeah.
Now we're going to swap it around. Rax in the chase, Devil in the lead. So Devil is going to be in control here.
Yeah, good to see him, good to see him. Oh, I don't know where Rex ended up.
Melt in the Mitre 10. Move that bus.
Move that bus.
Right, here we go, the second half of this battle. And Devil making a radical entrance there. Lots of angle, leaving Rax behind. And Devil Z looking pretty consistent out there. Now he's got the clean air. Devil Z, listen to that Rotary wound up. Rax dropping a try there, unfortunately for him. Bit of a tie swap. And yeah, Devil Z. Oh, that was a bit of a two. That might be a two tie drop for Devil. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so two of them had a similar scenario going on here. So yeah, this might be a bit of a decision to be
Just
taken
choose
into
who you
account.
say. You reckon Devil? Oh. Yeah, so we're gonna run them again.
Going what, OMT?
Yeah, OMT.
All right, it's going to be OMT with Devil Z and Rax, and OMT. One more time.
I want to see Rex's initiation on this run. Because I couldn't quite see what happened there on the initiation of Rex's lead run.
Alright, looks like we're going to run them again for an OMT. Rax, come line up, boy.
And good to see whenever, Alex.
Right, Devil in the chase once again. Let's see if there's a different outcome. See if we actually get a decision out of here. I think Devil took some notes, and Rax in the lead. And he's definitely taking notes there. Devil's right on the door. Just tapping him there on the bumper. Rax pulling away there. Both of them dropping tyres there. Rax dropping tyres again in the horseshoe. But Devil Z tapping on the door there. But, oh, that could be a bit too much. A little bit too much sauce there by Devil Z. Or maybe Rax was just spinning out. And unfortunately, Devil was caught in the crossfire. But we'll just see how the judges would dictate that. Yeah, we're going to send it for the second half of this OMT, the Choice and Benson Promotions Top 16. Devil in the lead, Max in the chase. And Devil Z powering ahead in that 13B powered RX-7. And Devil Z throwing on a fair bit of angle there on the first corner. Devil Z hitting all the clips there. Rax, a little bit far away from Devil, but Rax is trying to close the gap in the horseshoe. This could be a chance for him to do it. But it looks like Devil Z's not having it. He's like, no, get away from me. Yeah, Devil Z, definitely a good lead run by him in the second half of this battle. So who will be moving on? Would it be Rax or would it be Devil Z? Next battle after that will be Valiant and Frosty. Ooh, I'm excited to see that battle. Knowing both those drivers are really good. So yeah, hopefully these will shake the roof off this house.
Devil Z will be taking that battle.
Devil Z moving into the Grade 8. Now for the last battle of this first lobby of the top 16 will be Valiant, number 5 qualifier, and Frosty, 12th place qualifier. Valiant will be leading in this battle.
Oh,
so Valiant will be in control.
It's going to say send it sideways is going through. Because I can't change the name in the challenge thing. So, for your information, guys, that it's going to say send it sideways is going through, but that is fucking Devil Z. Alright, let me just quickly change all this shit, Alex. Frosty. Okay.
Alright, there we go. Melts.
Good to see him, good to see him.
Gate car. Frosty in the chase, Valiant in the lead. Let's see how they go. This is the last battle of the first lobby of the Choice of Benson Promotions Top 16. Here we go. They send in the first corner, and Frosty's right there on the door with Valiant. Very close there, a little lump up there, right across the bumper of the transition. Valiant looking consistent in the lead run, but Frosty's right there. on the door with that Camaro. Valiant's full sending it into... Oh, this is a good battle tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is a good battle for the last half of the top... Last half. Sorry, I'm messing up my words here. God damn it.
That was a decent as fuck run, man.
So,
That looks sick.
that was a brilliant run. That run was fire, and god damn it, I was messing up my words. It was too good that I was speechless. Now, Valiant's got a lot of work here. He needs to stay on his door. Frosty needs to make a mistake, and Valiant just needs to stay right there.
Yeah, good to see him, good to see him. The reason for Rex losing that, it looked like he was over-rotating on my screen, and the tap helped him spin, but looked like he was over-rotating no matter what. That was my reason for giving him that battle win, but yeah, into this run.
Alright, this is the second half of this amazing battle that's going on here. Frosty a little bit further away, but Valiant catching up there. Can Valiant catch up and get on the door? And he does! Valiant is right on the door with Frosty. Frosty with a consistent line, just the same as Valiant. But Valiant's right there, trying to fight back as well in the second half of this battle. Valiant is still right there on the door. And a transition to the last half, or the last bit of this corner, and yeah, that was a good battle.
That was a mean battle. That looks sick.
I'm trying. That was a sick battle. It's definitely close for sure.
Yeah, OMT.
I keep messing.
They already knew it was an
One more time,
OMT.
they're going at it again. They knew it was an OMT, so they lined straight up. And yeah, just want to say something quickly. Frosty is not in the, doesn't have the electric motor anymore. What's going on?
Yeah, good to see him, Alex. Good to see him.
Looks like Tesla decided to back out of Frosty's sponsorship, I think, and he just had to go back in his trusty V8. But it's not stopping him. And there we go. This is OMT for the top 16. Valiant and Frosty. Valiant, both of them having a good entry, but Frosty is going to do the same thing like the first one. Like a broken record, but Valiant drops the tyre there, but Frosty is right there on the door in the horseshoe. Getting really close there. Can he give him a little bit of room to transition? And he does. Very close there, right across the bumper. Like threading a needle. And Frosty's still right there, and Valiant doing a good lead run. But unfortunately, the mistake with the tyre drop there, that might give Frosty the advantage into this battle. But yeah, this is a good battle to end the first half of this top 16. Not surprisingly, of course, these two will go freaking one more time because what do you expect? It's Valiant and Frosty. The muscle versus the JDM. And here we go again. This is the second half of the OMT. Who's going to get the win and get through to top 8? Is it going to be Frosty or Valiant? Looks like Valiant's going to bring the fight to him. Frosty just pulling the same gap as Valiant did, but Valiant just catching up there, right there on the door with Frosty. Frosty chopping tyres there in the lead, and Valiant's right there utilising that. Very close indeed. In the last bit, and Valiant just drops a tyre there. Yeah, this it's just going to be another one more time.
They're going at it again.
Oh dear, oh dear. And they're going at it again. How much could these tyres take?
This is going to be the final
gonna explode?
OMT, so we're going to have to come up with a decision after this one.
So there's got to be a decision
Alright, good to see him.
in this final OMT. This is a dogfight between Valiant and Frosty. Good friends, but battles, it's bitter enemies. This is the second OMT of the top 16. And in we go. Frosty right there, but Valiant pulling away slightly. Can Frosty catch up? Valiant looking like a good consistent right there, right on that rumble and out to that outer clip. Dropping a tie there, but Frosty is right there on the door once again. Like a broken record or something. Yeah, that was very close transition indeed. Valiant doing a consistent line what he's supposed to do in the lead. And Frosty doing what he needs to do in the chase. That was a definitely another good battle there. God's sake, these guys are consistent.
Good descent.
Valiant just redlining that V8. He just wants to go. He's like, cut me loose. Let me go. Let me go. And he's loose. Man, this is definitely a good battle. This is what we're here to see, guys. Both of them good initiation. Frosty with a lot of angle, but Valiant mimics that. Right there on the door. Valiant keeping it close to Frosty. Bringing the fight to him, and into the horseshoe they go. Both of them both hitting the clips perfectly. Doing like it's supposed to do. Valiant is still right there, right across the bumper. Valiant's going to keep this battle going, and Frosty pulling away just by a car ever so slightly, but Valiant catching right up at the last part of the course. Ooh. And this leaves to the judges' hands. Let me know if you agree, guys. That battle was fire.
Also got to check my Xbox messages as I've got a message from Rex. So I'll have to check that.
Yep. Both of them are very happy, win or lose, by both of them. That was a good battle to see.
After
Well
two
done, guys.
OMTs,
Well done.
person going through is Frosty.
Frosty gets the win. He is going to the Great 8. And Valiant definitely going out guns blazing. So what's what a decision danger? Just wondering.
Frosty had a lot cleaner lead
Just wanna.
in my eyes, Bryce, and he was also had proximity on Valiant. Bryce, so we chose Frosty.
So it was definitely a close battle. But yeah, Frosty getting the win there.
It was close.
It was definitely close. Yeah, good battles by both of them. Just putting on a show for everyone tonight. Well done, you two. Well done. So yeah, that concludes the first half of the top 16. Now we're going to bring in the second half. So this
No,
goes
we've got to
into an
stay in this
intermission.
lobby, so we've got to do the rest of this lobby, which is KNCJD versus Giraffe and Devil's E versus Frosty.
Ah, right, gotcha. Yep, gotcha. Okay, good, all good. So it looks like we're going to be doing the top half of the Grade 8, and that'll be KNCJD versus KNC Giraffe. And then it'll be Devil's E and Frosty.
Yep. Just let me get all this shit. Did everyone back out?
No,
Oh, everyone
I don't
did.
think they did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did. They did back out, right?
Right.
Don't end the race just yet. We just looks like
we'll do lobby 2.
Valiant just wants to get a replay.
Yeah. Won't end it yet. We'll get lobby 2 then, and we'll do the other top 16 battles then, and then
we're gonna go into So do stick around. We're going to an intermission right now. So yeah, we'll get ready for the second half of the top 16.
He was angled, but he wasn't over rotating, and Devil Z did hit him and send him around. So that would have been Devil's at fault from that. So what do you want to do? Do you want to OMT it or what? Right, so we're gonna have to get Rex and Devil Z. Rex back in here. Yeah. We're gonna have to run this real quick. This OMT. Alright, I'm inviting all the group too now. Announcements. Yep. So we need D1 Anonymous. Oh, he's gone quickly talk to the other guys and he'll be back. One via. Yeah, he's commentating shit. He's muted you too. While he commentates. One via. All dead. All. 5. XE Jimothy. Scorp's in here, Spalling Turbo. And Titanium Jack. Alright, now I'll go through the list, make sure everyone's in here. Right, we just gotta wait for Titanium Jack. And that's the only one we're waiting for. He's here. Right, I'll invite Scorpion back to the party. All good. I'll commentate. I'll commentate. It's alright. Yeah, it's alright, man. No worries, bro. Focus on you do your battles and shit, bro. That's all good. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, no worries, man. Yeah, alright, man.
Second half of the top 16, I'm going to be battling, so I'm going to give it to Danger to call all the shots in the commentary box. Yeah, good luck, man.
Cheers, mate. So first up will be Rex versus Devil Z for the OMT to sort out all this drama. I'll just wait for the other judge to jump in the game. Let me know when you're spectating. Yeah, no worries. Devil Z and Rex. Yeah. Good to see. And here we go. Seeing it. Devil Z versus Rex. And off they go. Rex initiating nicely on that white line. Devil Z coming straight off the track, all four off. Rex throwing it back up to the hill, coming to the outside clip. Coming down to the inside. Throwing it back. All Rex has to do is complete this run and then he's got the first half of the battle under his name as long as he's not come off the track. Good shit, Rex. Alright. Switch over these things. Alright, good to see him. Rex in the chase. As long as Rex throws a nice chase run, he should be alright. Massive gap forming between Rex and Devil. Rex slowly catching up. Devil throwing the angle, coming up the hill. Rex trying to gain that proximity back. Nice on the outside zone. Coming at inside flip. Throwing it back. A bit wobbly, but that's just controller lag. By the looks of it, across the line. That was controller lag, because that's always happened with controllers here. It does most insane wobbles and shit. On Rex's chase. It just looked like a massive wobble to me. Hold up, I'll just, I'll message. Trying to sort this out. Hold up, Alex. Hold on. Don't send yet, Alex. Don't know why they've lined up. I've just asked if I've messaged Rex. I'm waiting for a reply. What's your call? Ross? We'll just say your call and then we'll go off that. Yeah. What's your call for the run? This would be, if they do another one, it'll be the second one. Alright, going to another OMT, so good to see Indolix. Seen them. Oh, black screen. Devil Z, no, come back, restart that. People lagging out and shit. Brax, come back, bro. Line up, Devil. Yeah, you put it in the chat. Line up, Devil, bro. Alright. Brax versus Devil Z. The last OMT. Decision must be made. Good to see Indolix, mate. Brax on the lead in the S15 with his Instagram on the back. Killy Tyres. Devil Z and the RX-7. Nice paint scheme on it. Here we go, sending Brax on the lead. Throwing it in. Nice on the initiation point. Devil Z, once again. Going very tight to the inside. Going all four off. As long as Rex can complete this run, he'll have the advantage in the battle. Wow. He straightens that in with two off on the inside. So that cancels that out. So it's going to come down to the final run. Alright, good to see Indolix. Rex in the chase position. Devil Z gaining that ground at the start, throwing the angle. Starts to get a little bit of correction, throwing it back out. Oh, slows dramatically. Going very tight on the inside. Very sloppy run from Devil Z. And he over rotates, four off. Throwing it back. Throwing it back. Well, it looked like Devil Z was going off track anyway. Devil Z, clip it. Moving along. Alright, fuck it. Save that battle till later. Sort it all out. Right, so next up is D1 Anonymous versus D1 Monster. D1 Monster will be on the lead, and D1 Anonymous will be on the chase. Right, there's no clip from Devil Z, so that'll probably put... right. Devil Z says he can't clip it. Okay. Alright, good to see Indolix, mate. We've got Team Twisted, D1 Monster and D1 Anonymous. Don't know what Anonymous is doing. He's crashing into his teammate. Who's sending? Alright. Off the roll. Alright, keep the roll going. No restart marker. Here we go. Sending it in. D1 Monster pulling a bit of a gap. He's 15. He's 13. Sending them up the hill. D1 Monster's quite a bit off that outside zone. Very tight inside by D1 Anonymous. Throwing it back. And a massive straighten by D1 Anonymous. It'll be 0 on D1 Anonymous's behalf. Two off at the end. Why are these guys' names so bloody big? One. Alright. Good shit. Alright, get this in. See nudes on the back. That's from Geordie Cole and D1NZ. There's the RX-7. You can reel it on the rear bumper. Oh, D1 Anonymous straight off. That's the foot. As long as D1 Monster can do this run, claim the points. And then we're back coming to the outside. Claims those points. Pretty self-explanatory, isn't it, bros? So, D1 Monster taking the win through that. Right, next up, 1V Johnson versus All Deadpool. 1V Johnson will be leading. Deadpool used to compete in D1VDC, in FODT. Done pretty well in there, used to use the Datsun. Now coming into the S chassis. Shit chassis. So what are we doing about the Rex and Devil's Equal? Are we rerunning that run or what? Yeah. Yeah. And Rex, go and get tires, bro. Hey. Oh yeah, we have to back out. Yeah, don't worry about it. Alright, good to send. It looks good to send. There you go, 1v Johnson. Skids for Tracy. On the back of the Subi. Zestino paint of here we go, sending it. Bit of a tap on the initiation. Sending it in. Devil Z. What Devil Z? The fuck? Deadpool. Trying to reel him in. Subaru starting to pull away from him. Very nice run from 1v. Back to this. Right, good descent, Alex. Good descent. Switching them over. Deadpool on the lead in that S chassis. Good for Tracy on the back of the Subi coming in on the chase. Catching up on the roll. And we're off. Sending it in. Super nice initiation and all four off. Throwing it up the hill. Sending it around the horseshoe. You know. Yeah. Yeah, Deadpool will get the win on that. Now what? XE Jimmo T versus Scorpidor. Jimmy on the lead. Lead's car entry was fine. It was on the initiation line. Jimmy in the lead and Scorp in chase. No, I think he's trying to say that Johnson, that fucking Deadpool's lead was incorrect or some shit. Yeah, good to send, Alex, good to send. Jimmy, Scorpion. Jimmy pulling away on that little fair lady. Throwing the angle. Extremely hard on the brakes coming in. Scorpion trying to gain that proximity back. The initiation looks like he might have screwed him up a little bit. And Jimmy throwing it back. Scorpion gaming it. While Lobby just lagged for me. Lobby just... Right, hold on. Alex, don't send yet. Right. Good to send. He's lagging a bit. Good to send, Alex, mate. Scorpion on the lead on the Milwaukee Fantasy Team paint from the Donovans from a few years back in D1 and Z. Getting it nice on the inside foot, up the hill, very nice. Coming into the keyhole, nice little tap from Jimmy. Scorpion slightly off that inside, so it might have been caused by Jimmy's tap. Sending it, Scorpion. Very nice, a nice run from Scorp. Very clean run, boys. Who are you giving it to? I reckon Scorp, because Jimmy's initiation, but Jimmy said his initiation was caused by lag. Yeah. Nah, he was, but he's in America and shit, so I don't know. What's your call? I said Jimmy. Oh, not Jimmy, I said Scorp. If Scorp wants, we can rerun the first run. Well, it's up to Scorp. If Scorp wants to, then we can. Right, Scorps is here. They're going to rerun the first run. So that will be easy. And alright. Good descend. Yeah, rumble's allowed. Jimmy and the little fair lady, the lightweight beast. Jimmy chasing. Oh, not Jimmy, bloody Scorpion on the chase. Throwing it in. Much better initiation from Jimmy that time. Scorpion. Closing in the door. Jimmy throwing the angle. And back to the two inside clips. Oh, the Scorpion dropping the tire on exit. Yeah. It's gonna be an OMT. So. Jimmy on the lead again. Scorpion in the chase again. Alright, good to see, Alex. Good to see. Scorpion, part of the Team Unknown guys. Good bunch of guys. Jimmy, sending it in. Scorpion throwing the angle, giving him a tap with a rear quarter. Oh, Scorpion. Big correction coming out of that corner. Trying to close the gap. Oh, and Scorpion. All four off. Fuck. Alright, good descend. Oh. Yeah. Here we go, sending it in. Scorpion at the big disadvantage. Zeroing his base run. Jimmy throwing it. Scorpion throwing the big angle into the horseshoe. Oh, Jimmy dropping the tire. Sending it. Scorpion coming on the inside clip, coming to the outside and cross the line. What do you say? Yeah. But Jimmy didn't zero his chase run, so Scorp zeroed his chase. Alright, I'm gonna invite Scorp back in here. He can join if he wants to take over commentary, so I can focus on this shit. If he doesn't. Keep it or send it sideways. Invite him after the event. We're just gonna Right, so next up will be spooling turbo. Cheers, man. I don't know, man. Are you saying that the fainting tree caused fucking one of you to go to the inside and go off? And then yeah. Right, I tend him Jack on the chase. Wait for Scorpion to get in here so he can take over my commentary so I can focus on the stream.
Unfortunately for myself, my car decided to say no to transitions, and I span out on my chase in the OMT. But fortunately, I'm back in the commentary box. I missed you guys. Hope you all are well. Let's get right into things. So, who we have next?
I tandem Jack and Spooling Turbos. Spooling Turbo.
Oh, Timothy. You're too kind.
Right. Good to send.
Righty. Well, is this the last battle? Oh, it is. This is the last battle of the Choice Events and Promotions Top 16 of D1VDC. Let's send it, boys. And they're off after the fifth roll. Spooling Turbo in the lead. Jack in the chase. Spooling Turbo had a little bit of a shimmy and shake on the entry, but still kept his line. And Jack playing a little bit safe. And Turbo still correcting a bit, but Jack is right there on the door. In the horseshoe. Oh no. Looks like Jack, I think Jack chose the wrong gear for the horseshoe and straightened up a bit. While Spooling Turbo is just having too much corrections, that's slowing him up a bit. But we'll see what the judges have to say with this one. I mean, Jack's slowly rolling up the hill. I don't think he's happy. Looks like he's going to be driving pissed off in the lead run. No doubt he's going to be full sending it. So yeah, we'll switch things up a bit. Jack in the lead, Spooling Turbo in the chase. For the second half of this battle in the Choice Events and Promotions Top 16.
Ready to send.
Clay Havoc, let loose the dogs of war. They're off. Jack, the lead. Looks like Jack's going to full send it. And Jack, not a bad entry by Jack. Good initiative by both, but Spooling Turbo's correcting it up a bit, but he's still trying to get on the door. Jack with a consistent line in the lead, looking very comfortable. Oh, he's off that outer clip though. Oh, unfortunately dropping tyres, and so did Spooling Turbo. This will have to leave in the judge's hands. Could this go one more time? Or will either of them get a win? Oh no! Spooling Turbos.
The juice. Yeah. Oh.
Bit of a wash off.
Yeah, OMT, yeah.
Yep. One more time. Get these boys back up to the start line. We need a better run than this. Come on, lad. You can do it. Get these guys back up the start line right meow.
On a clarification for what? Why you lost your battle? Because you went 4 off. Lost connection to the stream.
Hang on. I'll be right. Give me a sec. I'll be back.
Just hold up. Hold them for a bit, Alex.
Looks like I'm having slight difficulties. I probably have to close the stream because my internet's not really taking it in well. So, unfortunately, you have to read the comments. I can't read the comments for you, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. All you gotta do is commentate.
Oh gee.
Alright, good to
All I
see
have to do is say what the hell I need to say.
Yeah, say what you're saying. Alright, good to see you, Alex.
I don't know what's happening yet because I haven't loaded into the spectating. Whatever is happening,
Right, I'll do this then.
hopefully they're doing a good job.
Jack on the chase, here we go. Spalling turbos, initiating on the wire line. Bit of a less angled initiation by him. Throwing it in.
Hey.
Jack coming up the hill. Oh, turbos, over rotating.
Ooh. I just came back and I've just witnessed them to
Chat, boys. Right, now we go.
That's unfortunate for Spilling Turbo. Now Spilling Turbo is at a huge deficit here. Looks like a 10-0 advantage to Jack. Jack either has to pull off a 0.
Alright, good to send. Right, Frosty, you go poop.
Alright, let's see if Spilling Turbo's stay on his door. We'll see if he kills him in this chase run. He's at a huge deficit. And Jack, definitely looking like a consistent line there, but it looks like Spalling Turbos came in a little bit too quick. And yeah, that just puts a nail in the coffin for Spalling Turbos.
Jeez.
We have Jack just casually finish his run off. Yeah, looks like it's going to be. Oh, this is turning out to be a huge battles coming up in the top 8.
Complaining and shit, dude. Just rerun it. We're rerunning 1v and fucking Deadpool. Bloody hell, man.
Looks like it's going to be Omnia Johnson and Deadpool rerunning it again. There's some controversy happening.
It's not in the game. Alright, so he's in here. That actually needs to battle. So we need to do 1v and Deadpool and then need to sort out this Rex and fucking Devil. So exit out.
So probably put the stream in intermission now, don't you?
Huh?
You probably have to make a new lobby, I think. You get Jimmy to host again. Stick around, guys.
Yeah,
we'll be
Jimmy
right back
host.
for the D1VDC round 2. We'll go into the intermission now.
So we got a rerun for Rex and Devil because of Devil's disconnection. And then we've got the rerun of 1v and Deadpool. I don't think it should be a rerun. We should just leave it as judge's final decision. We made the call. Alright, this is the only rerun we're gonna do because of this shit, because you guys won't stop complaining. So it's gonna be a 1v Johnson and a all Deadpool rerun for the second run, which is Deadpool's lead. Alright, you just got it off Xbox, so Deadpool does go through. He said AJ's got off, so fuck it. Too much bullshit. Okay, whatever, bud. they've got to rerun their second run because they DC'd. Devil DC'd. Yeah, Monster. Cheers for that, bro. That means a lot, bro. What's up, guys? Thanks for the follows. Jimmy making a lobby? A link to the bracket? You sure can, my man. I'll put it in chat in a sec. Got all these notifications popping up, so I can't type in chat right now. There we go. There's the link to the bracket. Yeah, just cool as fun, I mean, straight up. We made the call. Yeah, whoever wins out of Devil and Rex goes against you. Devil zeroed his chase run, and then he disconnected in his lead run, so he's currently at the disadvantage. Just waiting for Jimmy to make a lobby. Cheers, Frosty, man. It means a lot, bro. Right, I'll just set up lobby. Jimmy doesn't look like he's setting up lobby. Alright, so I need fucking Rex and Devil. Devil Z is not online. Drama, man. I've been in Jack and Jim drunk parties. Can Jim and I be on stream for our battle? What do you mean? Oh, in the party? Yeah, sure. I don't mind, bruh. Fuck it. We need some good vibes up in this shit. Jimmy and Jack, because they're gonna come in and sing while they're drunk or some shit. It's only for their run. It's their run. So we'll let them do it for their run and then they can get out the party. Alright? That's it. Alright, so Rex would have gone through. So it's Rex versus Frosty, Giraffe versus JD, D1 Monster versus Deadpool, Jimmy versus Jack. So I need to invite these people. So Monsters in here, Giraffes in here, JD needs an invite. Yeah, Deadpool needs an invite, Rex needs an invite. Really didn't expect this comp to turn to shit like this tonight, to be honest. It ran alright last time. Yeah, I need to sort the replays. I just... Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just putting up the top 8 thing. Hey, I'm just fucking setting all this shit up. Alright, is everyone in here? Everyone readied up? One down's in here? The fuck? Oh, I'm gonna feel bad kicking him. I'll message him. Running a comp. Bro. Oh, melts his gate cards, right? I just messaged him, don't worry, Frost. I messaged him. Alright, everyone's ready. Sweet. Top 8 sponsor is Big Brown into 3s. Yeah, you're going against Rex, Frost.
Hey, we are back. This is the top 8 of the D1VDC Round 2 Road Atlanta.
Ben Wilkinson. Pack and save Botany Downs, S15. Yeah.
The first battle is going to be a huge one, actually. It's KNC JD and KNC Giraffe. And we saw them battle each other last round, and Giraffe getting the win. So let's see if JD fights back. Make it a 1-all this season. We all know that this battle is not going to disappoint. And I'm behind.
We're on the Mitre 10
So
Auckland
KNC
car.
Giraffe, the #1 qualifier. But KNC JD,
No,
the #1
JD.
qualifier, and Giraffe. So Giraffe and JD. JD in the lead and Giraffe in the chase. So this is going to decide who's going to be going into the first half of the final 4 for the round.
Oh my god, they're still going at it in the fucking Discord. I'm muting my Discord. Yeah, I'm muting my Discord.
Right, so we have me and Giraffe.
Right, good to send, good to send.
Right, here we go. This is the first battle of the Big Brown Industries top 8 of the D1VDC round 2, Road Atlanta. And here we go, and they're off. This battle's going to be insane, knowing the fact both of these guys are good drivers, so this is going to be one huge lineup tonight. Here we go, first corner, in we go, and Giraffe is coming up right on the door. They're tapping doors, banging doors. It's the grudge match between two teammates of KNC. And Giraffe is still right there. JD doing what he needs to do in the lead run. Giraffe looking confident, but loses angle. Oh, correcting a bit, and JD pulling away. That is definitely going to hurt Giraffe, unfortunately. Oh, it was a good battle. I guess his commentators cursed, you know. Sorry, Giraffe, you have someone to blame. It just happened to be me. And yeah, I think Giraffe just overcooked it. Too much sauce in the horseshoe. But knowing that these two guys, JD doesn't... I don't think JD's going to play it safe. I don't think he's going to play it safe, despite that he's on a huge advantage. And they're loose again. The second half of the first battle of the Big Brown Industries Grade 8. And off into the first corner they go. And they joke it in. Good initiative by both. And JD's going to casually catch up to him and dropping tyres there, both of them. But JD catches up to him on door. Tapping doors there, right there, and tapping the fender. Very close to each other in the horseshoe. This is incredible right now. Right across the bump transition. Can JD catch up? Can he zero in? In which he does on the last part, and Giraffe overcooks it.
Giraffe! Yeah.
Oh,
Cool
right.
Yep. KNC, JD will be going through to the top 4.
JD giving some sort of redemption from round 1. He's now on to the Grade 4. Now for the second battle of the Grade 8. It's Rax versus Frosty.
Rax or Frosty?
Frosty.
Was it Frosty? Yeah, it was a. So Frosty will be
Frosty
leading.
qualifying 12th, Rax qualifying 13th. So Frosty will be taking the lead. He will be in control for this first battle. Or first half. Excuse me.
Cheers for the follow, Steeler gang. Welcome to the Danger Zone and the D1VDC community.
And on my screen, it looks like Frosty decided to swap engines once again. I guess his V8 blew up. And he's back to the Tesla engine. Tesla motor.
Everyone loves the Tesla.
So we have the Tesla Camaro versus the LS Rax in the S15. Rax with the Achilles radial. And here we go. This is the second battle of the Grade 8. Here we go. Frosty shooting off, checking out. Frosty with the disgusting angle in the first corner, doing what he needs to do. And Rax is trying to catch up, but unfortunately Frosty is just too quick. Man, that catfish bullet is out for blood tonight. And yeah, Frosty doing what he needs to do in the lead. Rax just yeah, nowhere to be seen, unfortunately. Oh boy, this is going to be an obvious advantage to old mate Frosty in the Tesla Camaro. Now we're going to swap it around. Rax is going to be in control, and Frosty is going to be chasing. And Melts is going to let loose. Grey Havoc let loose the dogs of war, and off the into the first corner. And past the 50 roll, and they are officially loose. And Frosty not going to let him go a bit, like giving him a little bit of room on the entry, but Frosty is right there, and he's going to zero in on the... Rax doing a good lead run so far, but Frosty is right there. Mimic him, going wherever he goes. And Frosty's right there, probably slightly tapping him there, right across the bumper. Frosty is definitely sending it. Despite it, he's like, no, I'm not going to play it safe. I'm going to get on this guy's door, because why the fuck not? Oh dear, Frosty. You in that Camaro, man. You are insane. Frosty is going into the final four, going up against KNCJD.
Michael's Frosty, who's yours? Yeah. Sweet. Frosty through the top 4.
And that's official. Frosty into the top 4. Versus KNCJD. That is definitely going to be a good battle. So it's D1 Monster versus Deadpool. Both in S chassis with different hearts. As I mean, different hearts. One of them is running the LS and the other is running the RB. Are we going to have Deadpool in the lead?
No, I'm Chase.
Oh, Deadpool is seated 10th in the battle thing.
Chase. Oh, fuck. Oh, well.
Well, Deadpool qualified higher. Did he? What's going on here?
You're breaking up! Deadpool. Who's he? Monster. Who's Monster on the track? Oh, I need to switch the things. Fuck!
Oh, you done messed up today, mate. Unfortunately.
I had one
We're
job.
having some technical difficulties right now. You had one job, mate! One job! Excuse me. Anyway, it is the third battle of the top 8.
Alright, good to see you.
So we have D1 Monster and Deadpool. Deadpool in the chase. Monster. Oh wait, skip. Deadpool in the lead. Monster on the chase. Oh, excuse me. And Deadpool faint entry there, but bloody hell, Monster! Just let him know that he's right there. But Deadpool pulling away. Can Monster catch up? Trying to close the gap. He's doing the best he can to close the gap. Has to sacrifice the line there just to keep the proximity. Monster slamming a door right there. He is door on door right now in the last half of this battle. Deadpool doing what he's supposed to do in the lead. And Monster catching up a bit and closing the gap for the last part of the course. Unfortunately, the Monster just kind of overestimated the entry from Deadpool.
In the keyhole? Yeah, I've seen that. No, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I've seen some car rolling. Yeah, I've seen that. In the back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it looks like
I think it was Jack.
Was it? Steal the highlight. No, it was Giraffe wanting to steal the highlight from
it was Giraffe.
what was going on.
Oh, shit.
Giraffe, the little derp. Alrighty.
Alright, good to see him.
So, they're swapped around. Deadpool, Chase, D1 Monster in the lead. D1 Monster's now taking control of this battle. Let's see what he does. Deadpool just needs to stay with him all the way through, and it should be all him. But who's going to get the win? And yeah, Deadpool catching up there, but letting D1 Monster pull away a bit. Can Deadpool zero in, and which he does. D1 Monster correcting a bit. Oh, a little bit sloppy on the lead, but Deadpool is right there, and Giraffe with a dramatic roll right there. But still, ignoring that, Deadpool right there on the door, and they finish off door on door. D1 Monster, Deadpool. Not a bad run by both of them, but I think D1 Monster had a few corrections in the lead. Yeah, we'll see what the judges have to say.
The top 4.
So yeah, that's Deadpool going through to the top 4 in the D1VDC round 2. And now, the last battle of the Great 8 for the quarterfinals.
Yeah, he gave him room for the feint.
Alrighty.
Right, hold on, I need to invite Jack and shit to the party.
Right, looks like Jimmy and Jack are going to be doing some drunk music as they battle each other. So it looks like I'm going to let them do the talking. So just going to sit here and watch. All I'm going to say is I'm going to sit back and watch the world fucking burn as them two join in the party.
Oh.
And I'll leave it to them too. We'll be right back.
We're in, boys.
Yeah, turn your thing into the stream. Yeah, include your party audio. Sweet. Right, you guys are good to send.
Sweet. Sweet. Who's leading and who's following?
Jack's chasing, you're leading.
Okay.
Alright.
Sounds good, Chief.
This will be fun.
Mayor Jack.
Let's do this.
This is a jam.
Hey now, hey now. We'll be there for you.
Hey, Jack.
You have to lead, idiot.
Good to send.
We like to party. We like to party. We like to party. Hey now, you wanna say now, any mess is just around the corner. Hey now, you wanna say the finger bus is coming and everybody's jumping. New York to San Francisco on the VDC.
Why is that a thing?
The fucking giraffe rolling down the hill.
Giraffe is always rolling in the fucking background. Oh my god.
Oh shit, I can't do this.
Oh,
man.
what? You're starting over here now?
Oh,
What's up?
switching the pace up. Let's
What's
go.
up?
Oh.
Oh,
Alright, let's
Alright.
switch this back to the beginning.
Oh, you good to send whatever.
Let's go!
Send it!
We like to party. We like to party. The bank up bus is coming and everybody's jumping. New York to San Francisco. I don't know the words here though. I got something to tell ya. I got news for you. Get ready, cause we're coming through. Hey now, you wanna say now, this is just
Message me
around
your
the
result, bro.
corner.
Hey now.
Is that
I
you call
told
what
you
you
I would
just
sing
sent me?
it.
Alright, so it's an OMT.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Shit. Hold on a second.
It's an
Hold on.
OMT score, so
Take over. You know what? Take over the commentary. We'll just, we'll be here for emotional support. All right.
What kind of fucking emotional support does he need? He's probably trying not
Oh
to
man,
commit
you're invisible,
suicide.
so I hope for the best.
Same.
Sick.
Alright,
Right,
good to
looks like
send.
I'm
Score, take over
swapping-
commentary.
Looks like I'm going to be taken away for the commentary, and we're going to be doing the OMT for the final battle of the Grade 8. Who's going to be in the semi-finals? Would it be Jimothy or my Tandem Jack? Let's send it, boys! Into the first corner they go. They send it into the first corner. Jack, a little bit of a shimmy shake on the entry, but Jack is right there on the door. Jimmy doing what he needs to do in the lead. And they're both holding line pretty well. Can Jack zero in the horseshoe? Oh no! Jimmy drops high there, but Jack still keeps the proximity. They still keep it close there. Jimmy still doing what he's supposed to do, apart from the mistake that he made in the horseshoe. No, finishing off, looking like a good run. Not a bad run by both of them.
Love your commentary.
Oh, thank you.
I really do. It's so
It's
entertaining.
fucking
I
great.
do.
It's great. It's almost like you're right in front of me. It's great.
So, it's almost like he's standing right behind me, yelling
good
in
to
my
see.
ear.
Attack! Attack! Attack!
Oh,
Right, here we go. This is the second half of this battle, the O&T. They're coming to the first corner. And
Bring that
Jimothy
ass back
charging
here.
up
Where
on
you
the
going?
door right there. Jimmy's right there. Jack doing what he's
Jack,
supposed
where
to
we
in the
going?
lead.
Jack, where
Oh
we
yeah,
going?
Jimmy is right there. Jack pulling away. Oh no, Jimmy. Oh, that looks like a major mistake by Jimmy. And there's Giraffe with a dramatic roll once again, just trying to put on a show. But unfortunately, that would not steal the highlight.
Giraffe is stealing the show.
Giraffe, stop stealing the show!
Jack, where were you going, Jack?
Right, so going through into the top four to battle all Deadpool is Titanium Jack.
Okay, bye.
Titanium Jack getting the win,
Hit me.
going into the final four.
Fuck.
Good job, guys.
Okay, I'm going to bed
Thanks
now.
for having us in the party.
You're welcome. Now bugger off.
Bye bye.
Fuck off.
Now fuck off!
So next up is KNCJD versus Frosty.
Now the final four is set. KNC JD, Frosty, All Deadpool, and Titanium Jack. The three
Chase
podium
is
spots is
Frosty.
now up for grabs.
And it's Fruit Party, by the way.
This is the Fruit Party Final Four of the D1VDC Round 2. Knowing this is the final four.
a photography and filming
this
company.
is definitely going to be heating up. It's becoming that time of night where it's going to be an all-out brawl for the three podium spots of this round 2. Giraffe in the lead, being the
Alright, good to see.
JD being the number one qualifier, and Frosty in the chase. Knowing this is going to be a killer battle coming up. Here we go, this sent loose. This is the first battle of the Fruit Party Final Four of the D1VDC Round 2. Here we go! Good initiation by both, and Frosty's right there. JD pulling away, doing what he needs to do in the lead. But Frosty zeroing in on the horseshoe. Frosty's right there on the door. JD doing a good job in the lead in the horseshoe. They transition outside, and now they're going in the last half of this course. This is definitely not a bad battle by both of them. Now we're going to switch up. Frosty in the lead, and JD in the chase. Both of them had slight mistakes there and there. This could be even, but in the end, it's the judge's decision.
Right,
So we'll see what happens. Let's see what JD's cooking in the chase and Frosty in the lead. And they're loose. The final half of the first battle of the final four. Back in the action they go. First corner they go. Frosty with a disgusting angle in the lead. And JD's right there doing what he needs to do in the chase. And Frosty doing a killer lead run. And JD is zeroing in on the horseshoe. Just still keeping a consistent gap. Keeping a good proximity. And JD, can he catch up? And he's right there on the door once again. Smooth transition by both. Keeping a consistent gap. The car length. And manages to close the gap at the last part. This will go to the judges. So who's going to be going to the finals? And who's going to have to battle for the... Oh, what's that?
I was just waiting for the call.
Right, so who's going to be fighting for third place and who's going to be fighting for first place?
Going through into the final would be Frosty.
Frosty going to the finals. And that leaves
Frosty had a
JD.
lot cleaner lead line compared to JD. JD had a good lead line, but coming up into the keyhole with the a bit of a break to get out to the outside, causing Frosty a little bit of a correction going back in towards the keyhole to get it back on the door. That was my decision. Next up will be...
There we go. Now it's going to be I-10 and Jack and Old Deadpool fighting to get into the finals for first and second place.
Who qualified higher?
round
Did
two.
Jack or Deadpool qualify higher?
Deadpool.
Score, please.
Deadpool, 10 and 11.
Sweet.
Deadpool qualifying 10th. I-10 and Jack qualifying 11th. So this could be an evenly matched battle coming up right here.
Yeah, Jack on the chase. I guarantee you he's in the other party listening to Finger Boys. Jamming out.
So Old Deadpool
Yeah, it
needs
was
to
a
line
sick
up.
ass battle, Frost, bro. Good shit, boys.
It was a sick battle by both of them. Now Frosty's going to be in the finals. And here we go, they're let loose. This is the final part of the Fruit Party Final Four. Here they go, 50 roll. In the first corner they go. Jack keeping a little bit of a gap. Deadpool a little bit shaky on the entry, but still doing what he needs to do. And Jack catching right up. Now Jack is right there on the door. Deadpool with a lot of angle, but not much speed, but still it's in the horseshoe. They're allowed to do that. Well, at least I think so. And now Jack is still right there, keeping a consistent line, doing what he needs to do in the chase. I think just, you know, trying to keep it playing a little bit safe because Deadpool is probably a slower car than Jack. Now we're going to change things up. Deadpool in the chase and Jack in the lead.
Right, good descent.
Is Deadpool wearing the red suit? And is Jack wearing the brown pants? Or is it the other way round? Let's find out now. In the last half of this battle for the final four. Who's going to be getting the first, second place battle and who's going to get the third place battle? Deadpool smashing on the door there, surprisingly, but Jack pulling away. Doing what he needs to do in the lead with a lot of angle right there. Hitting the clips. And Deadpool trying to zero in the horseshoe. And there's Giraffe once again doing another roll in the sand. I can't take that seriously.
He's always there, man. Right, Michael was I-10
Oh. So, I-10 of Jack going into the finals versus Frosty. First and second place. That leads to Deadpool and
Bryce has gotta do
JD
his
fighting
call.
it out for third
Bryce has got to
place.
do his call. Bryce, what's your call?
We're still waiting on the call.
Yep, still waiting.
I'm sorry, it looks like I probably spoke too soon on the judge call. I do apologise to the people in the stream. That's my bad.
Right, so it's an OMT. The other judge couldn't make a decision.
Oh, OMT, okay. Right, so it looks like it's going to be an OMT against Jack and Deadpool. So what was Bryce's side of the story with this one, if I may ask?
They had an equal amount of mistakes, and he couldn't make up the decision. So he called a OMT.
Right, okay.
Yeah, Deadpool's getting close now.
So yeah, they'll be getting tyres now for an OMT.
So yeah, my call for I-Tandem Jack was he had a lot cleaner lead line, and the gap of the proximity compared to Deadpool on the chat. With Jack's chase, Jack was there and showing his presence quite a lot more compared to Deadpool in the chase. That was my call.
Yep, that's fair enough. And the other judge couldn't make a decision, so there's only 2 judges, not 3 judges, so it's a split decision.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, the good big thanks to the sponsors there. And now it's going to be the OMT of the Fruit Party Final 4. Deadpool's going to be leading again, and Jack is going to be in the chase.
Sweet, good to see him.
And they're ready to send. Melts in the Mitre 10 BMW, ready to move out of the way to let these guys loose. And they're cut loose. What's stopping them now is the 50 roll. As they get past it, they're cut loose, and which they are. There they go. Deadpool with a lot of angle with the entry there. Deadpool doing a good entry there. I like that entry there. But Jack is right there on the door, but keeping a bit of a consistent gap there so he doesn't slam into him. But yeah, Jack's keeping a consistent proximity, like a broken record like the last one. And right across the bumper, and Jack's right there on the door, slamming into Deadpool, letting him know that he's there, just saying, "G'day, Aussie. I'm from America." I don't know why I said that, but anyway. Hello, Australia. It's America slamming on your door.
Let's quick switch up
Coming out
these.
of it. Just coming out of nowhere, just going, hello.
Oh, fuck, wrong person.
And it looks like Deadpool, looks like
Right,
Jack
good
is
to
going to be wearing the red suit, and mate, you never know. Like I said earlier, who's going to be wearing the red suit, and who's going to be wearing the brown pants for this battle. This is the last half of the OMT. Will there be a winner, or will there be another one more time? Jack leaving a bit of a gap away from Deadpool. Deadpool trying to zero in, doing the best he could, but Jack is doing what he's supposed to do in the lead. Doing a consistent line with lots of angle right there. Slightly missing that inner clip, but managed to get it at the last part of the inner clip. Jack doing what he needs to do in the lead, and there's Deadpool just getting, well, I guess, nowhere to be seen with Jack, unfortunately.
Yeah. Alright, so going through officially this time to the final against Frosty. Wait, was it Frosty that made it through? Yeah, Frosty
Frosty.
will be I-Tandem Jack.
I-Tandem Jack going to the
in for
finals
the third,
versus Frosty.
fourth
That's going to be
place
one
battle.
hell of a battle.
Right,
Now it's
now
third
we're gonna
place
do the
battle.
third place battle. So Deadpool versus JD. JD Lee.
Being the number 1 qualifier, he will lead first, and Deadpool in the chase, being the 10th place qualifier. I think Deadpool just needs to take a deep breath and send it back out there again, getting ready for the 3rd place battle. The first part of the podium is now up for grabs for JD and Deadpool. Who's going to take that opportunity? Who's going to be sitting on the 3rd place stand? Or in other words, who's going to be wearing the red suit? Will it be Deadpool himself? Or would it be him wearing the brown pants? JD pulling away, checking out with a snappy entry right there. And oh no! Seems a bit of a. He seemed to have slowed up there, hitting the brakes on entry. This is going to be. This is probably going to be in the hands of the judges, unfortunately. Don't know who's going to be at deficit right here, unless one of them admits their own fault. But we'll see. JD initiated too early, or was his Deadpool just was not ready for that entry?
It looks like JD stuffed up his entry because his entry at all the other times hasn't looked like that. So it looked like JD did stuff his entry, causing frustration from Deadpool. Right, good to see.
It's a bit it was not really. I don't know. I never seen JD without mistakes. First for me, but yeah, we'll see what happens now as they switch it around. JD in the chase, Deadpool in the lead, doing another feint entry like he's been doing all night, but JD's right there, trying to full send it onto Deadpool's door. He's sent it on the door. They're getting really close now into the horseshoe. Deadpool doing what he's supposed to do, but oh no, looks like with too much sauce there. Well, that battle was looking all good until that part there. Looks like it's going to be a straight up OMT. Deadpool making a mistake in the horseshoe and JD making a big mistake in the entry, messing each other up. So now we're going to put him in OMT again and have a clean, hopefully get a better decision for the judges. Hopefully they both get a cleaner run. So yeah,
right, good to send when they line up.
It's an OMT. So the guys need to line up now and battle it out once again. Third and fourth place. Deadpool in the chase, JD in the lead. I think JD just learned. I think they both learned from their mistakes and see if they can make an improvement out of them. You know, learn from mistakes. So yeah, again, right, who's going to be taking the third place stand? We'll find out now in the next 2 seconds as they enter the first corner. JD with a better entry right now, not slowing up like he did last time. And Deadpool just suddenly making his presence felt on the door. They both go into the horseshoe. Deadpool's still right there, keeping a consistent gap. But oh no, what's this? Oh, Deadpool losing a bit of angle. The pressure got to him when he just had too much sauce there. Just put too much angle on that horseshoe. Oh, unfortunately for Deadpool, he was looking great in the chase one, but this pressure just got to him, unfortunately for Deadpool. So that looks, unfortunately, to be 0, or in other words, a huge advantage to JD. JD just needs to finish off his run, and the third place will be rightfully his. It's definitely been some good battles tonight. And now, look. Oh, hello. JD's. Oh. Oh no. Someone stole it. Oh no, Deadpool seems to be unaware of what's going on here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, Deadpool just realised that he's like, oh. Looks like JD stalled it. Right. Will he stall it again? No, it's a cleaner start now. There we go. This is official last half of this OMT battle. Who's going to get third place? Would it be JD or Deadpool? Deadpool at a huge deficit. Consistent on, but watching wide there, but JD's keeping a consistent line, playing it safe. But no, it doesn't look like he's going to play it safe now because he's on the door with Deadpool in the horseshoe. JD looking really good, really smooth there, doing what he needs to do. And Deadpool just trying to keep it calm in the last half of the run. This is, yeah. JD, screw being saved, you know, I just want to send it.
Michael was JD. Sweet. JD taking 3rd place in D1VDC round 2 at Road Atlanta.
JD is on top on the bronze match. Deadpool, definitely not to be taken lightly.
Deadpool first
in,
round
Road Atlanta tonight.
Showing up. Who
Showing up
qualified
first
higher,
round.
Frosty or Jack?
Jack. Alrighty, this is the battle that everyone's been waiting for. This is the finals. 1st and 2nd place. Who's going to come out on top? And who's going to be the runner-up? Will it be Frosty in the electric-powered Camaro, or will it be Jack in the LS-powered S13 Hatchie? Have I got it right? No. S13 Hatch. Sorry. 240 SX. I can't English. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I failed. Please don't hate me. Please still love me.
Right. Cave, by the way. Cave.
This is the Cave Finals. Jack, you're meant to be in the... Oh. Looks like Jack wants to be in the chase first.
Good to see him.
Alrighty, this is the round 2 finals, sponsored by Cave. This is the finals of the D1VDC. Let's send it, Road Atlanta. And here we go. Frosty in the lead, Jack in the chase. 1st and 2nd place battle, and here we go. Frosty, good entry by Frosty, and Jack is right there on the door. Frosty slowly pulling away there. Can Jack zero in into the horseshoe? And Zach does. Frosty with a disgusting angle in the horseshoe. Frosty doing a consistent line, doing what he was supposed to do. Jack is still right there, trying to keep the fight to him. Looking really good for the last half of the battle. Jack powers up to Frosty. Oh boy, what a good battle. That was a good battle.
Alright, now we're going to have a bit of a delay because my streaming shit is frozen currently. Right at the fucking end. Oh
Right,
my god,
so,
don't tell me my
we're gonna
PC's going to crash, bro.
We're going to swap it around for Frosty and Jack. Now Jack's going to be in control in the lead and Frosty in the chase.
It's frozen, dude. I'm trying to fucking
stream's
change the
frozen?
names, yeah. Yeah, my like overlay thing, it says it's not responding. And it's just crashed. Right on the last bit on the last run.
Dear.
Lovely.
Well, they can still hear us.
Is stream still good, guys?
And I need to ask the chat quickly.
Oh my god, dude. Have names changed?
I just asked the
Has it
Discord
changed?
chat to see if
Sweet, yeah,
stream
good to see, good to
is
see,
still
good to see.
All right, they're good to send. This is the last half, or what might be the last half.
Yeah, sorry, Frostman.
This-
Stream had fucked up, dude. Right.
All right, here we go. The
There you go.
D1VDC Round 2 Cave Finals. In the lead, Frosty in the chase. Let's see what Frosty can do in the chase. Jack, both of them a good initiation. Frosty right there. Jack slightly pulling away, ever so slightly. Frosty, can he zero in? This looks like a broken record from the first half of the battle. Frosty powers into the horseshoe. And Frosty's still right there with Jack. Getting close right for the last battle. Frosty getting really close to Jack. In the last half, and looks like it's going to lead to the...
You're cool.
This looks like a really good battle.
Said I'm asking for your call. What your call is?
No, leave it to the judges. This was the finals for the D1VDC.
No, I didn't. I didn't text
Rusty.
you anything yet. I'm waiting for
Or
your
Jack.
call. No matter what you say, yeah. OMT.
It's a one more time for the Cave Finals. The D1VDC Round 2 at Road
I was
Atlanta.
just waiting for you to say something so that I could say it.
Then I'm going to swap it up again. Frosty in the lead,
Right,
Jack
good
in the
to see you.
chase. They're ready to send for the D1VDC Cave Finals. Will there be an official winner, or would it go one more time once again? We'll find out right now in the next few seconds as they pass the 50-roll line. And they're cut loose. Frosty in the lead, Jack in the chase. Both with a good angle. Jack is right there on the door with Frosty, but Frosty pulling away from him. And Jack zero in before the horseshoe. Can he zero in? Frosty with a consistent lineup, dropping a tyre there. Unfortunately for Frosty, that makes him miss the inside clipping point, but Jack is right there. And Jack is still right there on the door in the last half of the battle. Frosty looking really good in the last half. And Jack powers up to him, tapping the door. Ay, ay, ay. Looks like we're seeing Giraffe and JD on a roll. On that last bit there. You might not have seen it, but I think I've seen Giraffe and JD just rolling their cars on the sand.
Yeah, there's two cars.
Right in front of
tandem
them?
flips, mate. Yeah, good to see him. Good to see him.
Tandem flips. This is the finals for the OMT. Ready to send it? Who's going to get the victory? Is it Jack or Frosty? It's Frosty now in the chase. Jack in the lead. Now into first corner. Jack with a good initiation as long as Frosty. Frosty's right there. Jack doing what he needs to do in the lead. But Frosty zeroing in the horseshoe. Jack powering up to the inner clipping point. But Frosty is still right there on the door. They right across the bumper transition. But Jack powers away a little bit. Can Frosty zero in to the last half? Can he zero in? And he does. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is the D1VDC Cave Finals. OMT. Who's going to get the win now?
It's Frost.
Is it going to be Frosty or Jack?
Bryce, your call. I said Frost. Yeah. Well, do you have your decision before I ask them? Alright, who do you guys think won in the chat? Bryce has his decision, but we want to see who you think won.
Do we have a decision? Frosty or Jack?
We got Jack, Frost, Jack. OMT, OMT. Frost. Alright, what's your call, Bros? So, with the call of Bryce, Frosty takes out round 2 of the D1VDC championship.
Frosty taking first place. The winner of D1VDC Round 2 Road Atlanta is Frosty. Frosty taking first place and Jack taking second place and JD taking third place. That is a podium for Round 2 Road Atlanta of D1VDC. Thank you all for coming out. It was a real pleasure of me being guest commentator for this round. Thank you for the opportunity, Danger.
No worries, man. Helps me out quite a bit. Well, thank you all you guys for showing up, doing the event. We had a little bit of drama here and there, but glad we got there in the end with everything. Cheers to everyone coming out, and we'll see you for the next round, which will be the Indianapolis ESDA section in 2 weeks' time. I'll link the section video in the Discord, and I'll put the sign-up sheets and do points, and that points will be all updated tomorrow. So yeah, thank you guys for all coming out. Stream's gonna end now.